Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, this is Etienne. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trim Delta.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
28-yard gain. And an Eagle 1st down.
In the red zone now. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Great, set.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Give him around 3, but a very big distance to address here on 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and long, Prescott. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So a potential turnover winds up on the ground. As they'll bring up 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts. This finds Likely. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Good. Set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Fought up for tackle, but lost the football. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Straight ahead with Shipley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st down, they're on with Barkley. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. They stop by Damone Clark.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Finds Barkley underneath. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Hurts now from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Offense in a hurry up here.
Jalen Hurts sacked.
Key.
It's 3rd down.
The Cowboys Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
Turpin with a return. Keeps away from one. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, this is Etienne. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Count up, Yeti.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Brown right side. Still going inside the 35. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch their early lead to 9. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Cowboys 7. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 17-7. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Handoff running left, it's Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they give to Blue. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. Just a yard on the play block, but thanks to the previous penalty, we've now got 2nd and 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 3 now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys face a 4-point deficit. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like about 1 on first down. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First down, Philadelphia.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't sure. Valuable lesson, man.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Start to drive with Blue. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. I take the ball in. Here we go, 46.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Went to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys pushing for a late spark before halftime. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go, going to 53. 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. He put everything he's got behind it. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Oh, and it's a fake punter with the football. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the 1st down.
I love the aggressiveness of that call. Be aggressive. B-E aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E and the special teams on it.
Up the middle, Blue. Bounce outside. He was a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Blue. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I take 1, 26.
He gets the handout. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
We're going to 54. Wide. Back.
Blue running to the right. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Aubrey puts it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Return starts from the 16. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Dak caught the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call. Play action, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
That's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He's got Smith. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Now we're on the counter. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Here's ETN on first down, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we can call a garden grind in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Now give as ETN headed left. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the Cowboys' 28-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it third and short.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. They'll run here, ETN. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Elliott connects there. And that will tie things up in the third.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Blue. They'll cobble together a yard there. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll run the toss to Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49.
Play action now for Prescott. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
In the red zone now. Copy the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Blue has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Again from the 2. It's second and goal. Prescott takes off with it. Blue again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches for calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. It's going well so far.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here's ETN to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
73.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Third and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
And hey, at Face the element of the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. George Pickens the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, a run with Barkley. Keeps himself upright. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the fourth. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
27.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him. And he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Who gets it? And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Air it out on 3rd. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Blue. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Pick up about 4 on 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That's Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Nice with Blue. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Eagles 27.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. He's got Pratt on the slant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 41.
First down. A gain of 12.
Back to throw, Hurts. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throwing for Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hurts yet again. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
It's Hurts once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
ETN can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, this is ETN. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Bengals getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season.
What defines my name? What defines my name?